Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 34 of Modern Skyblock 3 Departed, a mod pack by Ziwa Gamer. So, I kind of have to start with sorry. Sorry for that hour and a half episode. Hopefully you skipped the whole time lapse. But I got so excited and I'm so happy about this whole playthrough and moving through that I wanted to do too much. So, a couple of things first. Chris Black, thank you so much. That tip and trick is one of the most amazing one in a while. I never thought of doing it this way. There's only one problem with it that I never thought of. It's that when you're using a diamond transport pipe, if you do not set at least one filter, it considers everything to be legal. So I had put some filter here and filter here and filter here, but I had not put a filter here. So all of the drops were going and getting killed into that filter, which is why I put a cobblestone block in each of them, because my mob farm shouldn't be giving me any cobblestone block, and that way I should be good. So one of the... How did these things get reversed? That's ridiculous. Anyway. So one of the things that I need to do is set an extraction pump from this one and put it back in. But I just want to show you quickly. This will get destroyed. This should be imported. I don't want a 64 stack. Let me find something more interesting. This should be imported. And this should be destroyed. This should be destroyed. Let me find a couple. This should be imported. But let's just grab one because like I said, I don't want to spend an enormous amount of time on this. And this should just go into the overflow. This way I can show you everything. And this one, and this one, and this one. And what else? Let's grab this, and this, and this. Okay, so that's a couple. So let me show you how this works. Because it's honestly amazing. Like, I never knew that, and I thought everything had to be super filtered out. But it turns out that it doesn't really need to be super filtered out. So I'm putting all of this in, and I'm probably too late, but let's go back downstairs. And I see them coming down. And what happens is that it tries to go in there. The one that can go in there, do. The one that can go in there, do. And the one that can't go in there continues down this line and finds a path up there. And whatever cannot ends up being here, the 12 pudgy stick. So the reason it went that fast is that I put a gold transport pipe here and here. But that setup is amazing. It's so simple, and I have so much filtering for removing items that I don't want that it shouldn't be any problem. And making these large crate for filter, the reason I made these large crate for filter is that, look, it's page 1, page 2, page 3. It has 3 pages. Because the only real way we have of searching for something is that if I come here, I can say double click Ender Pearl, and lag again. I thought that fixing my mob farm would resolve that problem, but obviously not. Hopefully this is recording properly and I won't have to put a message up saying, oh guys, this kind of broke and I can't really show you this picture. Okay, so here, oh my god, I should not do a search on this. Ender, this is the most painful. These colossal chests are really crazy and I do not recommend their usage at all for any reason. So now we're going to have to wait some more on this crappy episode to be able to exit out of here. But what I was going to try to say is that I can do this search mode, but then when I'm going down, I don't know when I change page. Whereas when I come onto this one, let's see how we have 0 lag. I can come here and type Ender Pearl this time. And see, I can see that there's none here. Page 2, none here. Page 3, none here. So I feel that that is a much better experience, and also we didn't crash. Maybe we didn't crash because it's empty, but I feel like these work much better than these colossal chests. And that's a mod that I honestly have no interest in. And if it wasn't for the quest line, I wouldn't make them and I wouldn't use them. So that's the first thing. Second thing is I built some island, and I went really kind of crazy on those islands. I decided to make an island for some true magic, and what I ended up doing is I went here, and I looked, and I saw that, okay, this is gems, this is kind of cyan. If you look at the color here, here, and here, it's all look like it's cyan, and this is kind of a magenta. So I made a magenta line. Oh, did I reverse them? Did I really, honestly, 100% reverse them? I did. Oh my god, I did. Okay, so I'm going to have to fix that. So the magenta is supposed to be for the psi, and the cyan's supposed to be for the random things. And the only reason I took the green is that it was the most okay, so that's a word that a French person has a problem with. Contrasting one was. And I love green. My eyes are green, and it's kind of my favorite color. I also found this amazing little lamps. So basically, random actually edition has those lamps that you can right click to turn on or off. And for cyan gem, I also find those lamps that are either on with a signal, off with a signal. So I inverted them so that they're always on. Then I went back here and I moved all of this, and I removed this part. I still have a little part to remove, but I just wanted to clear things and finish the island, and I made this awesome wall of items. And I upgraded all of those, which means that here I only have unprocessed normal stuff. What do I mean by normal stuff? I mean stuff that I don't have 1,700 of, like these crazy things. And these I ended up upgrading. Oh, not this one, but these I ended up upgrading with some gold upgrade because I don't have that many emerald. And whatever I had not cleaned, I put here. Then here on the wrong color, I set up the spell inscriber and the rod constructor, and I put the psi dust there. And I made an island for life in the forest. Life in the forest has apatite. It's from forestry. So I decided to make some apatite block and apatite lamp. So I have this whole island here to set up, but I didn't really have time to finalize the setup. I also started working on my main island and discovered that my snow golem was dead. And I put the water here, and I'm going to keep a couple of things on that starting island. One of the things that I did when I talked to you guys about forestry is that we're going to need a lot of water. So the underground island here, I set up a pathway and a water collector from Factory Tech and an extraction pump, and I put down a pump all around like this. The reason I put it all around like this is that I can access it from anywhere that I want. So whenever I decide to put a carpenter machine or a squeezer or whatever I'm putting down, I'll have easy access to water. That being said, this quest finally, oh no, it didn't complete. What? I hope this is just a weird bug and putting back water in it is going to finish it, because if that's not the case, I'm going to go crazy, because that took forever and I wanted it to complete so bad that I made the episode run way longer just because I was hoping that this would work. And this is honestly the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Let me remove all of that and let's just say, screw you, I'm really unhappy with this. There's no way that running out of water should cause this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stupid Moistener machine and I'm going to place it down here. And I don't have a water pipe, so let me go get a water pipe. And I'm going to put a water pipe. I'm lucky that this one doesn't really require power. So what I'm going to do is put a water pipe right here. And I'm going to put the machine right there. And it should fill up with water by itself. And now I can put this, this, and this in here. And also this, decaying wheat, moldy wheat. That's so weird. And put this here. And now, technically, let me just go get some wheat because... Sorry, I'm raging. I'm really unhappy because this was almost completed. And during my time lapse, I checked it a couple of times and it was progressing well. And I assumed that it would either jam where it was or it would complete. And obviously, that's not how it works. So guys, the Moistener, be careful. If it runs out of whatever needs here or water, it's just not going to complete. So unfortunately, we cannot complete this quest. And I forgot to put this down. You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to put this in here. Okay. So I'm not really happy about that, but let's move on because don't want to waste too much time on things that I can't change. So let's get back to life in the forest. Unfortunately, we can't finish the feeling moist quest because we're still waiting on the moss stone. So let's look at the next one. The next one is Shapping Glass. The Thermionic Fabricator uses molten glass and items for making electron tubes and other glass items. So we need to make a Thermionic something something. Let me grab, where did I put my bronze? Oh, right here. Okay, so let's see if we can make the Thermionic Fabricator. Thermionic Fabricator. So gold and sturdy casing and chest. So we're going to need some gold. Let's go grab 3 gold. 3 gold. Come back right here. And I think that we have 4 gold and another sturdy casing. So I don't know where I put my sturdy casing. I'm going to have to go and find them. Not here. Let's use my trick sturdy. Double click. So not in here. Not in here. Not in here. Oh, that is scary. Not in here. Not in here. Okay, I'm really kind of worried right now because it should have been in one of these chests. Maybe in here? Oh man, this sucks. I know that I had too much stuff on me. I ended up putting stuff everywhere. Oh, whew. Okay, right here. Let's grab all of this. Okay, so that was semi-scary for me because I thought I'd lost some things that I needed. So Thermionic, and remove the double click. A chest, really. I'm undone by a chest. Oh, those are slightly larger chests. So let's just make some chests in here. And by the way, if you didn't notice, I made some large storage crate. Let's just look. Oh, let's finish the Thermionic first, and then I'll talk about the large forest crate. So Thermionic Fabricator done. Let's wait for the quest to detect it. No next step. Perfect. So clean that. Oh, that was a weird behavior. I'm going to put it down just to see what it needs. I don't like when there's no place to easily see. Oh, okay. Show the recipe. So basically you put sand or glass to melt it, and then using some other items you can get some really weird items. I wonder what this is going to be used for. Probably for these eyeball glasses or these Apatite electron tube. What else? Oh, there's so many things that it's probably going to be useful for something at some point. But this is not going to require any water, so I can technically just take it back and we'll put it wherever we want to use it. But that's done, which means we can move on to the next quest. But before we move on to the next quest, what did I want to talk to you guys about? I have something called a... Oh, the storage crate. Okay, so storage crate. I thought I had blanked out there. Storage crate. I built those storage crate because they're really, like, I made one to see if it would work with a crafting station, and it does. They're really less expensive than these to make, and I feel that I have chests everywhere. So my idea is that I want to fill that crate with everything that's a crafting item. I don't want to put the pestle and mortar, and I don't want to put the water extractor in there. The only reason I put those in there is that they don't fit in these oak tool racks. So I'm going to have to put some oh, I don't remember the name, so I'm going to have to go back here and check. I'm going to have to put some of these drying rack all around to put the tools, because I'm really tired of searching for things. I really hate that I need my compressed water extractor and I go in 20 chests, so I just want a wall of tools. And I thought I could put everything in there, but obviously the buckets don't fit, the rings don't fit. There's a lot of things that don't fit, so I'm going to have to use drying racks. But that's for later. That's for the next part of the cleanup. And the beauty is that we can fit a lot of item in there. So I'm thinking of making multiple large storage crate and have a large storage crate everywhere. So like here, see, I'm running out of space. If I had a large storage crate, it would go there. Same thing for this. And make one for each type of mod. So this here would be for actually edition, not factory tech, only actually edition. This one would be for Botania, not this silent gem magnifying glass that I was searching for last time. And I wouldn't have those chests all over the place. I would just have one in every section. And by the way, I needed to make a lot of these large storage crate. And for large storage crate, you need these empowered void crystal, which are made in the empower with a charcoal, a black dye, stone, and a flint, which is why I automated this so that I could just fill all of these and have them come out under. Well, I say automate, I meant semi-automate. And I said black dye instead of saying ink sac, because basically I don't have a lot of ink sac, I don't have any black pigment, but I have floral black powder. All of these can be used with a mortar and pestle and transform into a dye. So that's kind of amazing, and that's what I've been using. Also, big derp on my part, I don't have a traveling staff anymore. 2 or 3 episodes ago, I don't know what I did, but I guess I pressed Q like this, and I went away, and it despawned, and I lost it. So I'm going to have to make another one at some point. But that's enough of me blabbering about, and we need to continue with the quest. So next quest will be circuits with upgrade. Oh, that's a big one. Using a soldering iron, you can add electron tubes to circuit, which you can then add to your forestry machine to upgrade them. So these are, oh, remember I made the basic circuit board recently. Let's look at the soldering iron. Soldering iron. So the soldering iron is made, oh, that's kind of easy, in a carpenter with bronze and 3 iron. Let's grab 3 iron. And do I have the carpenter on me? So by the way, if you guys didn't notice, the carpenter is probably something that we're going to have to make more than one. And the reason is that one is going to be filled with seed oil and one is going to be filled with water. So let's just check if I can make a carpenter quickly. So I'm just curious if I come here. Oh, yes, I can click like this. So let's make one carpenter, one extra carpenter, I should say. And then we're going to go back there and we're going to put it here. So one of the things we're going to do is that this moistener, it doesn't need any power. So I'm going to break this and I'm going to put another pipe right here. And I'm going to put the carpenter here. And the reason I'm going to do this is that the carpenter is going to need power. So whatever I'm going to put here, I'm going to put a power generator in between. So that's the carpenter. Let's go, let's set the recipe and we'll come back. What was the recipe again? It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, not this one. And 1 bronze like this. Yeah. So now it technically can work, but it has no power. So I'm going to go and grab a power generator. And it's one of those things where honestly, I don't want to deal with biogas engine, clockwork, or peat fire because it just powers one item since I don't have any cable. Until I have any cable, I don't want to have to deal with any of this crap. So what I'm going to do for now, I'm just going to grab this coal generator, which is not the most optimal solution, but it's the easiest solution. And I can't wait to unlock a mod that's going to give me power. By putting this right here, I'm going to be throwing power in here and whatever other machine is on this side. So this is generating my soldering iron, and voila. So that part of the quest is done. Soldering iron, basic circuit. So let's just search circuit board. So we have the basic. The next one is the enhance. The enhance is 3 bronze and 6 redstone. So let's go grab that. I have the 3 bronze on me, 6 redstone, and perfect. Let's go back there. Oh, by the way, look at where my mouse is. I now have 10 hearts because in the time lapse, every time I need to eat, I eat food that I've never eaten before. So basically, I got in a situation when I actually ate the right food and ended up having a new heart. Hopefully, next time I'm going to see if I get a green heart here or not. So while we're waiting for this, I need 6 redstone and 6 iron. That's actually less expensive. And this is going to be 6 redstone and 3 gold. So let's go get 3 iron, 3 gold, and 12 redstone. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Remove that. 1, 2, 3. And 12 redstone. I just want to make one of each. I might need more, but right now I'm trying to do the minimum that I need to be able to move on to the next quest. So let's put that right here, that right here, that right here, and iron. No inventory space. Oh, I have to remove this item first. Okay, whew. I thought I screwed up and made a mistake. So why is it not detecting the enhance? Enhance? Oh no, okay, it did detect it. The detection mechanism is kind of weird in this mod pack. It doesn't always work, or sometimes it works without showing you anything. So now the gold one, and that should hopefully complete this part. Fits 4 electron tube. Huh, I really don't remember using that. Oh, okay. Yes, now I remember. So basically use the soldering iron. You put this here, and then you can add effect on it with some items. And then when you program effect, it goes down here like so, and you grab it back with the effect, and you can add some properties to whatever machine you're working on. So that should complete this quest. And let's grab the loot chest and back. So I didn't put any chest down here, so I still have to use the chest that I have down here. So what I'm going to end up doing is rearrange this, and I'm going to throw these electron tube, pipette, and soldering iron here because I don't necessarily want to keep them on me for now. So that's one quest done. So continuing in line, large automatic farm. Oh god, this one is big. I thought I was going to be able to finish today. Okay, let's just look at the next one. 1 block farm, that's not much better, and you've got mail. If you're playing on a server, you could send items to people in a letter, even when they aren't online. If you aren't, I guess you could send yourself a letter. So this is technically like a messaging system on a server. I'm not playing on a server, and I'm playing by myself, so this is kind of useless. So basically, let's get to farm. So farm block. Let's just look at how expensive this is. Farm block. Oh my god, this is so expensive. So I can make it with copper or with, oh, that's also copper. What's the difference between those two? I'm guessing there's just a color difference. Cracked stone, mossy stone, stone brick. Okay, so this one's brick. That's kind of expensive. I don't know if it's actually better or not better. 3, 4, 3, 3. So it's always the same size. So I guess it doesn't really. Oh, wow. Quartz, block of quartz. Some of them are stupidly crazy expensive. So I'm guessing the farm block stone brick would be the less expensive one. So we need slabs, copper, stone brick, and these tin electron tube. Wow. So it's like 5 tin and 2 redstone and some sand in a Thermionic Fabricator. This is not cheap. So let's go back here. And since we know that this is running the water line, what I'm going to do is start something more here that only needs power. And no, sorry, I hit the wrong button again. And only need power and not water. So I'm going to come back here and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to steal another one of those coal generator. Not ideal, I know, but this is the simple solution for now. And whatever machine doesn't require me to run water, I'm going to put in the center. I'm always going to put one in the middle like this to power 2 machine. So now I have the Thermionic Fabricator. And how many do I need? I need 36 farm block. So for 36 farm block, I'm going to need 36 tin electron tube. And that's 4 each, so 8, 16, 32. So I'm going to need 9 of each. So I'm going to need 9 times 5, 45 tin, and 18 redstone. So let's go grab all of that. You know what? I'm probably going to need more, so let's grab a stack of this and a stack of this. Oh, no, one stack, that's enough. Do I have any sand close? Nope, so I'm going to have to make my own sand again. So let's grab a grinder. Where are you? Right here. Well, let's go back there. So we're going to put this and this here. Oh, this is tin. This is not tin, I mean. So like this and like this and this. And now it's missing a liquid resource, which is going to be this. You know what? I'm also going to need a crafting table. So I'm going to make a crafting table because I do not want to be in a situation where I have to move between the two all the time. Let's do this and let's bring that back there. So technically this is not going to be super useful in the sense that if I don't have inventory space next to it, I might not be in a situation where I can craft whatever I want. But here I need some glass. So what I wanted to do is actually make some compressed cobblestone of this. And I'm having a problem with my key binding. Hopefully I resolved it. Nope. So I don't know why I cannot get the grave again for the extractor. So I'm gonna have to probably restart my computer and do a little bit of research. All I know is that I can no longer old grave and get all my ore excavation in one go. So let's fill this with molten glass, like so. And voila, we're finally making tin electron tube. Oh, wow. I have to remove them myself manually every time. At least they're being done super fast, but I was kind of hoping for them to generate while I was doing something else, but that's not the case. So 36 tin electron tube, which means that now I need 64 slab and 64 copper ingot. Let's go grab this. 64 copper ingot. Do I have any copper ingot on me? Nope. So that's 64. Can I take these? I think I can take these, and let me grab one stack of this because I'm going to end up coming here and I'm going to transform half of this into wood and then 60 stack. That should be enough. Perfect. Oh, so that's 4 only, which means that no, I have 36 stone brick. What's stopping me here? Oh, I was using different slab. Derp. So again, and that's 15 plus that's going to be 32. Hello, 32. Now I just need the last. I guess I need more copper. Oh yeah, 32, 64. I need 36, so I need 4 more, so I need 8 copper. Oh, I'm out of this copper. Okay. So 8 of this copper, and that should let me make the last one. So 36. Please just detect. 36. Perfect. So now we need a farm gearbox. Farm gearbox. Farm gearbox is a farm block and tin gear, which are 4 tin around a stone gear, and I need 3 of them. I only have 6 tin, but guys, don't worry. Look at this. This is how much tin I've made. So tin is not going to be a problem. And I have still some more stone gear. So let's make 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And let's stop this. And now we should be able to craft this, 1 of them. Perfect. Next thing is a farm hatch. So basically this is a multi-block structure that lets you make a farm that can farm whatever you want. So I'm going to need 2 more tin gear and a trapdoor. So 2 more tin gear. Oh, no. 2 more tin gear like this. 1 and 2. I might need more than that, so I might run out. But I'm going to try to get this done as easily as possible. And a trapdoor. And that should be it. So farm hatch. Farm valve. So let's search for farm valve. Farm valve. Right here. So another tin gear and 2 glass. So tin gear again. And let's grab back all of that. And farm valve. Voila. So that's it. Please detect. Now it's detected. And a farm control. So farm control. So I need a farm block, 2 redstone, and a golden electron tube. So a golden electron tube is with 5 gold. So, oh yes, I have space. So let's go grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold. And let's go back here. The only advantage with this machine is that it didn't burn through all of my redstone, because if you don't take them out, it doesn't continue. So let's do this and this. And that's going to give me 1 electron tube. I'm just going to keep all of this here because I don't want to have the hassle of having too much stuff. So now this is the farm control, and I need 2 redstone. Oh, derp. 1, 2. Oh. 1, 2. And I should be able to complete this. Farm control. Et voila. So I have now all of the block required. The next thing it requires is a fertilizer, and that's where apatite is really important, because if I remember correctly, fertilizer is made with concentrated compound. Oh no, okay, apatite. That makes more sense. So I can either use 16 ash around 1 apatite to get 16, or 1 apatite with 2 sand to get 8. I don't have a lot of ash right now, so at some point ash will be an easy solution, but until I start pumping out ash with using things, apatite is really the only solution I'm going to have right now. Let me come back right here. I don't even have any ash in there. So let's just come back here and let's grab, are those the apatite or the, yeah. So I'm going to need 8, not 8. I'm going to need 1 apatite. So 1, let's just go clean that. And I'm going to need to eat some food. Oh, I do have some mashed sweet potatoes here, which is not enough, but for now it's going to have to do. And I need 2 sand. So hopefully the Thermionic Fabricator hasn't burned all my sand. Nope, 1, 2. Put it back right here. So I should be good. So that's another thing that I haven't set up that I need to set up. I need to set up some more actually addition, because I need some more of these crushers. And I actually want double crushers so I can start transforming cobblestone into gravel and gravel into sand and be able to get a lot of everything. Okay, so that's done. I'm not going to build the farm in this episode. The goal of this episode for me is to try and finish the quest line. And what I'm going to do after the quest line is have an episode where I'm going to look into actually setting up everything that I need. Or what I might end up doing is, for things that are not so complicated, I will set up during my time lapse, and then after the time lapse show you how. But this large automatic farm multi-block structure, I would probably only set up once I can show you. So let's get out of here. Let's claim this and let's get out of here. So 1 block farm. You can make 1 block farm that uses fertilizer, water, and RF to grow certain crop faster. So you can make a farm, a mushroom farm, a gourd farm, an infernal farm, and a big peat bog. It's not even called farm. Okay, so let's just search for these. I have no idea. I think that these might be so expensive that I'm not able to make them in one episode. Wow. So basically 1 basic circuit board, 4 glass, and it's showing like weird type of glass. So I'm going to wait for the Apatite Glass. I saw Apatite Glass, I'm sure. And it's probably the easiest to make because these quite clear glass I cannot make right now. Let's start again. Brown. Oh, it might be any glass, except any block glass. Okay, so it's any glass. It needs some bronze electron tube, which means 5 bronze around this. Great. That's not that hard, but it needs a flexible casing. And a flexible casing. Oh, emeralds. Oh, please tell me that it don't all need that. Peat bog is, yeah, 4 emerald. Ender farm, 4 emerald. Infernal farm, 4 emerald. Oh, so many emerald. Okay, so I wanted to complete this. I might not have everything that I need. So let's just take it one step at a time and try to do these one step at a time. So I'm going to need some flexible casing. Each one needs a flexible casing, and I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make sure. So the gourd farm is a flexible casing. The gourd farm, oh sorry, I just checked that one. The infernal farm is a flexible casing, that's 2. The mushroom farm, that's 3. The peat bog, that's 4. And the, what's the last one? Farm, mushroom, gourd, infernal, and peat bog. So that's 5. So that means 10. I can't believe that I have enough. So let's look into that. I'm going to need to make 10 of these, which needs some slime. That's easy, but a lot of bronze. So, oh, I didn't check. Let me check one more time. I can't believe how much. So it's 2 each. So same thing, it's 10. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And do I have any more bronze in here? No. So whatever bronze I have, it has to be enough, or else I'm going to have to make a lot more. So let's remove all of that. So it's emerald, emerald, slime ball, and bronze, 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 bronze. Yes, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow. Okay, so that's not so bad, but that's the easy part. Now the farm itself is with bronze electron tube. So that's bronze again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. So that's 4. That's the farm, right? Farm, and it's a basic circuit, not a problem. The mushroom farm is a basic again, but apatite. Okay, so I need 5 apatite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go back here and wash all of this. So that again is not so bad. So apatite. That's 4. Perfect. Things are going well. The next one is gourd, which needs lapis. So 5 lapis. You know what? This is not as bad as I was thinking. And I'm going to regret these words in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second probably. But you know what? Right now, it's not going so bad. So let's continue. Five. Oh, and grab this. So 5. The infernal needs blazing. Oh, blaze pop. Again, one that's not so bad. So 5 blazing, and the peat bog is obsidian. Oh, 5 obsidian. So 5 obsidian I know is a problem, because I only have 2 obsidian left, I think. Oh no, 10. Oh my god, this is such a lucky episode. Guys, I gotta automate the creation of obsidian for sure, because that was just 100% pure luck. While going through my everything, 2. So while going through my everything, I really thought that I only had 2 left. So I'm kind of surprised about that. So 5, that's going to give me this, and voila. Oh, voila. And 1, 2, 3. That is not what I planned. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's Blaze Electron Tube, and wow. So I ended up being much more lucky than I was expecting. So I can put these here. And now, what am I missing? Glass, 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 glass. So basically 20 glasses. I only have 3. Really? I'm going to borrow this and put this in the cooker. So 12 here and 12 here, which should end up being enough. Oh, I have 38 here. Derp. You know what? I'll make more glass if I need to. So let's grab this. So this is enough for 10, and I don't need 10. But now, what's the bottom part? It's a basic circuit. So I'm going to need a lot more basic circuit. I'm going to need 5. So let me go and grab the 1 basic circuit that I've made. And then let's look at the recipe. So basic circuit is 6 around the tin. So redstone is not my friend right now. I'm going to have to make a lot more redstone in a future episode. So that's in the carpenter, which is right here. And put this in here. And it's 1 tin in the middle. Yeah, perfect. So 1 and the 2. And the fact that there's only 1 means I'm going to have to put an extraction system pretty soon if I want to get more than 1. So that's 3, 4. I only need the 5th one. Come on, they all use the same one, right? Yeah, perfect. So that's 5. Let's go back here and put these 5 right there. And now it's basically simple. It's 3 bronze is going to give me a farm. And then 3 apatite is going to give me a mushroom. And 3 blazing is going to give me an infernal. And 3 obsidian is going to give me a peat bog. And 3 lapis is going to give me a gourd farm. And let's just put that there for now. But that's 1 of each, and that's another quest completed. You know what? I'm not going to use them right now. I just want to put them down so I have some inventory space, but like this and like this. And I think that the way these works is that you put whatever, either mycelium or puzzle, and then you say what you want around. I don't know if I need to put the block. I'm going to need to do some research. But these are basically, so this one is a mushroom farm. This one makes either melon or pumpkin. Considering that we need a lot of pumpkin, that might be good. This is to make peat. So this is to simplify this stupid process back there. This one is for any kind of other item. So probably wheat. And this one is for nether wart. So they're actually all good. And I think that I'm going to use all of them. The question is, do I need to put item around them, or do I just go like this? Ooh. Huh. You know what? This is a 1 block farm. So 5. I was going to say I can put 4 around a coal generator, and I need to put water in them. So these are going to be interesting regardless. I'm going to use them for 100% sure. This is way too cool. I don't remember these, but they're way too useful not to be used. Next one, I'm going to do this one last, just because it's one quest that's never going to be useful to me. And this is almost done. Just continue. It feels like it's stuck. Can't work. Not dark. What? What do you mean not dark enough? Oh, and it worked. So that was weird. I never thought that it could be light conditional. So I might need to get one of those in the dark. Not sure I want to waste my time on that, but that's what I might end up needing to do. Anyway, so that quest is done, which means we only have 2 quests left, and I'm looking at the time and we're 45 minutes. I don't even know if I have time to finish this, but I really want to finish it, so let's just try for it. So back, attracting animal. The wildlife attractor uses power, water, and plant matter to attract animals on top of it. That sounds amazing because I haven't set up my my farms yet. So I might be able to get all of the animals I want. So I need 7 A bale, a chest, and redstone. So A bale, that's so easy. But again, my inventory is kind of too full. So I'm just going to come here and... Oh, nope. So I'm going to come here and put some of the stuff in here that I really don't need. And now I'm going to go grab some A bale, 7 of them to be exact. So that's 63. $59, 64, and 3. So you know what? It doesn't matter. I'll deal with the excess. So that's 7. Perfect. And now a chest and a redstone. Chest. 7. And I've reversed this. Now I need a redstone. So I have no idea how this works. So it's going to have to be in the next episode. But it just sounds amazing. Let's wait for the quest to complete. And let's put it down here. So it needs power and something to burn and water. If I right click, oh, it doesn't do anything. So I'm going to have to research what you put on it. But use power, water, and plant. Oh, plant matter. Power, water, plant matter. That's almost way too easy, but good. I don't mind easy. Sometimes having easy is kind of good. But we're going to also turn that on in a future episode. So let's claim that. Which brings us to you've got mail. So we need to make a mailbox. Mailbox. And we're never going to use this. That's the sad part. So we need a sturdy casing, 3 chests, and 3 tin. So sturdy casing I have. 3 tin. Oh. I'm out of tin on my person because I put it all back there. But see, no, not the silver, the tin. So that's not a problem. And I need 3 chests, but 3 chests I'm going to just create like this. And well, 4 chests. I don't need 3. 4 is good. So let's do one of these and let's be careful not to burn anything else. Nope, go there. Perfect. Now I need a letter. And that, unfortunately, like I said, I'm not on a server, so I'm never going to be able to use it. But the letter is a paper and a... Oh, no. I cannot complete that quest. That is crazy. So I cannot complete that quest because... Unless... Oh, God, let's hope... So, stringy comb, furtive comb, silky propolis. Nope. Honey drop. Nope. Fluid transport. So I cannot complete that quest because I do not have any of the combs that I need. So I'm going to have to get into bees for that. Like, this seems way too complicated. It feels like there's something wrong here. Like there's something I'm not getting because... I don't have any of the forestry bees, and I don't know how to get any. Bees? Oh, bee? Really? They're not called bees at forestry? I have no idea how to get any of the bees. I'm going to have to go into research mode because I am kind of stuck on that. Stamp. Let's look at the stamp at least. Stamp. And, oh no, it wants a 2N stamp. So, again, honey drop. And you get honey drop from comb, from Binny's Extra Bees. Let me just check something quickly. Are those Binny's Extra Bees that it sells here? Nope, that's a Pam's Harvest Craft Bees. So, at Binny's, I can get them from, wait, I can get the bees from a loot bag, but that seems like such luck. It doesn't seem like something that I really can do. Let's go back here and hope for the best. So, oh, they're called Princess. I'm just trying to search for the name of one so that I have an idea what to look for. One that comes from a bag. Come on. Bag. Okay. So it's Princess. Perfect. So let's just go Princess. Exit here and go in here. And now I'm going to go. Oh. And 1. And 2. So a 2 Steadfast Princess. Wow. Okay. So that's way luckier than I thought. Fast Princess. This. What do I do with it now? Gene Isolation? Nope. Gene Pool? Nope. Breeding? I don't care. Bee Produce? So, yeah, okay. So I have Bee Produce, but what do I put it in? What do I put the bee in to produce? Let me just look. I think I have an idea. Impregnated. Oh. Impregnated. So if I look at impregnated casing, I use it to make an alveary or an apiary. So I'm not sure which one I need. I haven't worked with bees in so long. So long. So I think that it's an apiary. That's a 3x3 multi-block with 3x1x3 wood slab on the top. Wood slab on the top. Or an apiary. You know what? I'm going to hope that it's an apiary. And because that's the easiest one to make, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So I'm going to need 5 plank and 3 slab. I should have that. So let's just go right here. Oh, apiary. And that's 1. What do you mean quest updated apiary? Oh, it's here. It's one of these things here. The apiary is right here. So this quest is kind of weird because it's expecting me to do something else. What if I put this here? Can't work. Why? No drone. Mating requires a drone present. Okay. How do I get a drone? So bee breeding. I don't want bee breeding. Incubation. I don't have that. These are all drone. And they're all... So I think I don't really have a choice. I'm either going to have to craft a bee attractor. Can I make a bee attractor? Nope. So this is not unlocked. So for whatever reason, I can make the apiary, but not the attractor. Impregnated frame. So maybe what I needed to make was the alveary. But that's big. That's basically a multi-block 3x3x3 with 3x1x3 wood slab on the top. Oh, okay, so that's kind of simple. So I'm going to need 3, 9, 9, 18, 27 of these and 9 slab. I'm going to need 27 of these, which means 27 impregnate, which means a lot of seed oil. Great, great, great. And I'm going to need some scented paneling, which is, are you kidding me? Beeswax and okay, so that's not the solution. So I found my really first big challenge because I've not worked in that enough, but I feel like unfortunately Life in the Forest will not be able to be completed until we get into more bees. So I'm going to have to call this quest line completed, even though, let's be honest, it's really not completed. It's frustratingly not completed, but I don't see any way of completing it anytime soon. But that means that next episode, I'm thinking of not starting heavy machinery. I'm thinking that next episode will be putting in place these farms and getting them to work, and putting in the big farm, the multi-block farm for trees, just to get it set up and working. Because what's the point if I'm not going to use any of this? If I'm only running through the quest, it's not really showing you how the mods work. So that's what I'm going to be working toward. But before we end this episode, let's open this. Black Lotus, the immersive engineering things, chest upgrade tool, the morbs, a Scarleander, and a mineral torch. So absolutely nothing interesting. So I'm not going to tag a time lapse because this is already 57 minutes long, almost an hour. And the next episode, we're going to be putting some of these things into place. We're going to build up our Life in the Forest section right here and put down, we're going to make this one generate mushroom. We're going to make this one generate pumpkins. We're going to make this one generate peat, this one generating wheat, and this one generating nether warts. We're going to use all of these. The only one that I'm really not interested in is the mushroom farm. I might not... I don't like the fact that I'm going to need to put a coal generator in between, and then I need 5 because I don't have any cable. But you know what? It's not really the end of the world, so I might end up making all of them work just for the fun of it. And I also want to put down all of the other machines, because if I go back down here, I didn't move, the still, and I didn't put down the fermenter and the squeezer and the centrifuge, and I want to set down all of this. And in the meantime, I'm going to make some research into how I get the propolis, because I don't have the quest line to work on the bees yet, but to complete this one, I need propolis. So either it's something that I'm stuck on until I get into the bees quest line, or it's something that I can already do, I just haven't figured out how. So next episode is going to be mostly a setup and work with Life in the Forest forestry mod, and continuing the cleanup. So the next episode is probably going to be less long, but with a bigger time lapse. And then we're going to get into heavy machinery, because we're doing them in order, and this is going to be fun. Not only is it going to be fun, voltage, medium voltage, high voltage. We're going to be able to put some cabling everywhere and power everything, which means I'm now going to want to set up my power on canola oil back there and just bring power all over my base, which is going to be amazing. So that's pretty much the plan for now. Still super excited about this mod pack. Hope all of you are. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.